everyone. Please drop your name in the comment box. Okay. So today we are gonna do exam style questions. Okay. That means yeah, we are gonna do revision as well as we are gonna do the exam style questions. The questions which come in your exams and how you can tackle them, how you can solve them. We are gonna do that. But first, please drop your name in the comment box. Uh, I'm waiting for your responses. Anyone, please, has anyone joined? Please drop your name. Okay, so this time for our star student. So if anyone has joined, yeah, if anyone has joined, please congratulate Adams because he is our star student of this week, and you guys can also be star student, right? And what you have to do to be the star student? Yeah, you have to do your homework on time. You have to be a good student. You have to respond whenever I am asking you any question, right? Okay. So now it's time for an unboxing question, right? So unbox this question. What can make the octopus laugh? So can anyone give me the answer? Has anyone joined? Okay. So what can make the octopus laugh? The answer for this question is tentacles, right? Tentacles. Okay. Yeah, it was a PJ, but yeah, sure. Okay. So it's time for our voices of learners. These guys were our voices of learner, and also you can be here if you respond to it, if you respond to any question I'm giving you. And one more thing, guys, don't be afraid of attempting the question, right? Attempt the question. You whether it's your first attempt or second or third, you will be getting the answer, right? So don't worry about the question and don't worry about the answer whether you are getting it or not. You will get that, right? Okay. So okay, let us learn now. Now it's time for learning some things. Okay, so please join fast so that we can start our session. It's time for okay, it's already time. All right. Okay, so we should not waste any time. See, if you have this type of a number, under root a plus under root b, so the conjugate of this number, the conjugate of this number would be under root a minus under root b, right? So the conjugate of this number is equals to this, right? Okay. One more thing. Okay, now if I have this polynomial, let me change this to 3. Okay, so if I have this, f of x is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. I have this kind of polynomials. Okay, is this not visible? Let me, okay, now this it's okay now. So if I have this type of polynomial and I need to if I am dividing this polynomial with x plus e, right? Yeah, if I have this polynomial and I am dividing this polynomial by this x plus e. So what would be the remainder? How would I calculate the remainder? So first of all, you guys would put this polynomial equals to 0 and find out the value of x. And your x value is minus e. Put this e in the place of x over here, right? So minus, sorry, a of minus e whole square plus b of minus e plus c. Calculate this and this will be your remainder after dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, right? Okay. So that's how you calculate remainder, right? And if this polynomial is a factor for this polynomial, then the remainder would be 0, right? If your remainder is not 0, that means that polynomial is not a factor. But if the remainder is 0, then this polynomial, the smaller polynomial, would be a factor for the bigger polynomial. Okay, all right. So now what is abscissa? There's a term known abscissa. Yeah. So what does it mean? So abscissa means the horizontal distance from the y-axis, right? So if this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, and here is a point, let's say 3 comma 4, right? So this is 3, this is 4, right? So can you tell me what is the horizontal distance from y-axis to this point? So yeah, it is this, the x coordinate, and your x coordinate is 3. So yeah, you can say the x-axis, right? X coordinate, right? Okay. Okay, now it's time for questions. Okay, so here is a question. X is equals to this, y is equals to this, and you need to calculate x square plus y square plus xy, right? So how would you solve them? So first of all, see, x is equals to under root 2 plus 1 over under root 2 minus 1, and y is equals to under root 2 minus 1 over under root 2 plus 1. So you need to calculate this. You can do this, right? Easily. Just square this side, square of this one, and multiply them, and you will be getting your answer. I am giving you 2 minutes to do this question. Please, guys, do this question. So, yeah, yeah, okay. So see, your x, you have to find out the value of x square plus y square plus xy, right? So your x value is under root 2 plus 1 over under root 2 minus 1 whole square plus under root 2 minus 1 over under root 2 plus 1 whole square plus xy. And now what is the value of x? Under root 2 plus 1 over under root 2 minus 1 into under root 2 minus 1 over under root 2 plus 1. If you look closely, this will cancel out, right? And this will cancel out. And now for this, use the identity. What is the identity? Now identity, this identity. This is a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? And here is another identity. This is a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? Okay, now use that. So here it would be 2 plus 1 plus 2 under root 2, right? And up in denominator it would be 2 plus 1 minus 2 under root 2. Okay, a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Plus, now similar thing here, right? And in the denominator it would be 2 plus 1 plus 2 under root 2. It should be 2 under root 2 plus 1 also. See this plus 1 for this, right? And now so on solving them, you will getting 3 plus 2 under root 2 over 3 minus 2 under root 2 plus 3 minus 2 under root 2 over 3 plus 2 under root 2, right? So if anyone has joined till now, please drop your name in the comment box so that I can see that someone has joined. Please tell me your name. Okay, now how would you solve them? See, you can do one thing. Either you multiply this polynomial, sorry, this fraction with the conjugate of this number, or you can simply take the LCM. Okay, let's say we are taking the LCM. So the LCM would be 3 minus 2 under root 2 into 3 plus 2 under root 2, right? And your new identity, this one is a minus b, a plus b. Has anyone joined? Please drop your name in the comment box. Okay, now when you multiply and solve them, you will be getting 3 plus 2 under root 2 into 3 plus 2 under root 2, right? So now you have to again square of this term, right? Again square of this term, whole square of this term. And see, when you multiply this number, you will be getting, see, a minus b a plus b. So your value would be a square minus b square, that is plus the square of 3 is 9 minus the square of this term 2 under root 2, that is 8, right? So now solve this further. It would be 9 plus 8 plus 12 under root 2 plus 9 plus 8 minus 12 under root 2 plus 1 over 9 minus 8, that is 1. So you will be getting, see, 12 under root 2 to 12 under 2 cancel out. 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1. So 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8 plus 1. So you will be getting 35, right? If you have any doubt in this question, you can ask me. If anyone has any doubt in this question, please ask me. And if you don't have any doubt, then we will be moving ahead. Okay, time for the next question. See, now AB are rational numbers, right? And this is equals to this one, so you have to find out the value of a and b. How would you find the value of a and b? First rationalize this polynomial, right? And after rationalizing it, compare it with this number. So the conjugate of the minus under root 7, right? Okay, now solve this, rationalize this term. Under root 11 minus under root 7 over under root 11 plus under root 7. Rationalize this term. How would you rationalize? You will multiply the fraction with the conjugate of the denominator, and that is under root 11 minus under root 7. Under root 11 minus under root 7. So you will be getting under root 11 minus under root 7 whole square over C. Now again the same identity, A minus B, A plus B. So it would be equals to A square minus B square, right? So now this would be equals to under root 11 square minus under root 7 square. See, so the answer would be 11 under root 11 square plus under root 7 square minus 2 into under root 11 into under root 7 over 11 under root 11 square, that is 11 only, under root 7 square, that is 7 only. So you will be getting 11 plus 7 minus 2 under root 77 over 11 minus 7, that is 4. So 11 plus 7 would be 18 minus 2 under root 77 over 4. So you will be getting 18 over 4 minus 2 over 4 under root 77, right? Now this whole term was equals to this one, right? So that means 18 over 4 minus 2 over 4 under root 77 is equals to a minus b under root 7. Now, if you compare the terms, if you compare the coefficient of under root 77 here, you will be getting as b value is equals to 2 upon 4, or you can say 1 over 2, right? And the remaining would be equals to the a. So that means a value is 18 over 4, or you can say 9 over 2, right? So if anyone has any doubt, please ask me. And if you don't have any doubt, then we can move ahead. All right, moving on to the next question. We have to simplify this. I am giving you 2 minutes to solve this question. Please solve this, and after 2 minutes, I will be asking you the question, right? Okay, okay. So how would you simplify this? Now the question is, how would you simplify this? So see, try to make a perfect square in the under root sign, right? So can I write 32 as 16 into 2, right? Under root 16 into 2. Why I have written it like this? Because see, 16 is a perfect square and 16 into 2 is 32, right? Similarly, write 48 as, how would you write 44, 48 as? So 16 into 3. right? 16 again is a perfect square, and 16 into 3 is 48, right? Write 8 as 4 into 2. 4 is a perfect square, and 4 into 2 is 8. Write under root 12 as 4 into 3. Now 4 is a perfect square, and yeah, 4 into 3 is 12. Put the values over here. So in place of under root 32, it would be under root 16 into under root 2, right? Plus, in the place of under root 48, it would be under root 16 into under root 3 over. Now, in the place of under root 8, you have to write under root 4 into under root 2, right? And then in the place of under root 12, you have to write under root 4 into under root 3, right? Now see this this term over here, this term over here, this term over here, and this term over here. The all are the perfect square, right? So you can put out the value 4 square and then under root, and then under root 2 plus 4 square and then under root, that is under root 3 over it would be 2 square under root 2 plus 2 square under root into under root 3. Now see, this would be equals to 4 only. 4 under root 2 plus 4 under root 3 over, okay, I should not write here. So, yeah, you cannot see if I write here. So I am writing this over here now. So see, this would be equals to 4 under root 2 plus 4 under root 3 over 2 under root 2 plus 2 under root 3. Now take 4 common from the numerator and you will be end up with this one, right? Now take common 2 in the numerator denominator and you will end up with this one, and numerator to denominator cancel out, you will be ending with 4 over 2. So the answer would be 2 only, right? So if anyone has any doubt, please ask me. And if no one has any doubt, then we can move ahead with the next question. Okay, right? So if I am going to give you again 2 minutes to do this question, please do this, and otherwise I will tell you. So yeah, guys, you have 2 minutes. Okay, see, you need to express this number in the form of P over Q, right? And where P and Q are integers and Q is not 0. So how would you do this? First of all, see, if we have 0 0.6, I can write it as 6 upon 10, right? We don't have to do anything in this part. But for this one, let's say x is equals to 0 0.7 bar. That means 0 0.7777777 and so on, right? The series is going towards, and the series is going on, but it does not end up somewhere. Okay, so if let's say this is your equation number 1, right? And what if I multiplied equation with 1 with 10? So I'll end up with 10x is equals to 7.77777, and the series will go on. Let's say this is your equation number 2. Okay. Subtract equation 2 from equation 1 and you will end up with 10x minus x, 9x, 7.777 minus 0.777. You will end up with 7 only, and your x value would be 7 over 9, right? So you have shifted this, your this number has converted into 6 over 10. 0.77 is converted into 7 over 9. So only the remaining term is this one, right? So if anyone has any doubt up until now, please tell me. Otherwise, I will convert this number into the form of P over Q. So if anyone has any doubt, please ask me. If not, then I'm going to convert the new number, right? All right. So see, your let's say y is equals to 0.47 bar. That means 0.4777777777 and so on, right? Okay. Now see, if I multiplied it with 10 and then subtract it with it, let's say uh, this is your equation 1. Let's say equation 1 into 10. So you'll end up with 10y is equals to 4.7777 and the series go on. But if I subtract this series now, will I end up somewhere, right? Have I getting the same pattern after the decimal? See, in this question, after the decimal, the digits are 7777. But in here, the digits are 47777. So you are getting 77, but here is an extra term 4. So we'll do one thing, we'll remove this 4 over here. How we can do that? See, in this equation 2, we have removed this 4, right? We have removed this 4. So what we'll do now, we'll multiply equation with 100, right? So that we can have a pattern after the decimal. So you will end up with 100y is equals to 47.777, right? And the series goes on. This is your equation 3. See, now you have a pattern after the decimal, right? In these two equations. Now subtract them. Equation 3 minus equation 2. You will end up with 90y. 100y minus 10y, 90y would be equals to 47.777 minus 4.77. That would be equals to 43.000, right? Yeah. So your y value would be equals to 43 over 90. So we have converted this y value into a rational number, that is 43 over 90. So if anyone has any doubt, please ask me. And if you don't have any doubt, then also tell me so that we can move ahead, right? Okay. So if you guys don't have any doubt, okay. Now the only thing needs to do here is to add these numbers. 6 over 10 plus 7 over 9 plus 43 over 90. And when you add them, you will end up with 10 over 167, right? You will end up with these numbers. You can add them, right? Okay. So moving on to new question. See the polynomial fx. So your fx is equals to x raised to the power 4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus ax plus b when divided by x minus 1 and x plus 1 leaves the remainder 5 and 9. That means when you see, now you have to check for the remainder. I have told you to put this equals to 0. That means x value is 1. Put in this polynomial x is equals to 1. That means f of 1. Now this the reminder you have already given the reminder, that is 5. So f of 1 is 5, right? So put f of 1. Now this would be 1 power 4 plus sorry minus 2 into 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus a plus b is equals to 5. That means 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus a plus b is equals to 5. And you will end up with, say, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. Minus a plus b is equals to 5. That means b minus a is equals to 5 minus 2. That is 3. Right? You have one equation, right? And now if you put this equals to 0, your x value would be minus 1. Now put x. Now after putting f of minus 1, you are getting the remainder 19, right? Put minus 1 in the place of x in this polynomial, and you will end up with 19. That is minus 1 raised to the power 4 minus 2 minus 1 cube plus 3 of minus 1 square minus a of minus 1 plus b is equals to 19, right? So minus 1 raised to the power 4, that is 1, minus, now minus 1 cube, that is minus 1, that is minus 2, right? And minus minus plus, so that is plus 2. Now minus 1 square, that is 1. So 3 into 1 is 3. Minus minus plus a plus b is equals to 19. So a plus b is 19 minus 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. 6. So a plus b is 13, right? So you have got two equations. A b minus a is 3 and a plus b is 13. So use both the equation and then find out the value of a and b. So the value of a and b would be, yeah, add both the equations. So you will end up with, see, a to a cancel out, 2b would be equals to 13 plus 3, that is 16. So b value is 8, right? Put b value in any of the equation, put it here. So 8 minus a is equals to 13. So 8 minus 13 is equals to a, that means a value is minus 5, right? Put the value of a here, put the value of b here. So you will end up with f of x would be equals to x raised to the power 4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus minus plus. So that would be 5x plus 8, right? And now you need to find what's the value. Hence, find the remainder when fx is divided by x minus 2. That is, x minus 2 is 0, x is 2. Put x is equals to 2 here and you will be getting the remainder when you divide fx by this polynomial. So that is f of 2, right? So 2 raised to the power 4, that is 16, minus 2 into 8, that is also 16, plus 2 square, that is 4, 4 into 3, 12, plus 5 into, what do you say, 5 into 2, that is 10, plus 8. Yeah, you can calculate and you can tell me the value, whatever you are getting. So it would cancel out, 10 plus 8 plus 12. Yeah, you can get what is the value, right? Okay, so if you guys have any doubt, please ask me, and if you don't have any doubt, please also tell me. Okay, moving on to the next question. Right. So in this question, you don't have to do anything, you have to prove. Like, this is a factor, x minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial, x minus half is also a factor of this polynomial. You have to prove p is equals to r. How would you prove it? Okay, so see, again, I'm giving you 2 minutes to do this question. Please think of a think of a method. After that, I will do this. See, this is a factor of this polynomial, and this is also a factor of this polynomial. So again, same thing. I have told you that if you are dividing a polynomial with x minus a, and if this is a factor of the polynomial fx, that means put this equals to 0, find out the value of x, that is a, put a over here, and you will be getting f of a is equals to 0. You need to use this trick over here, right? So use that. X minus 2 is a factor of it. So x is 2 and x is half are the factors of this. Then when you put x is equals to 2 and half, you will be getting your this. Let's say this is your fx. You will be getting this is equals to 0 when you put x is equals to 2 or half, right? So do that, find out the value of p and r and prove that p is equals to r. Okay, do it with me. So let's say f of x is equals to px square plus 5x plus r. So put f of 2, that is 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus r, that is 4p plus 5 2s are 10 plus r, right, is equals to 0, right? Because this is a factor of it, right? So that means 4p plus r is equals to minus 10, right? This is your equation number 1. Now put f is equals to half, x is equals to half. That means, see, this is also a factor. That means this is also equals to 0, right? Put it here. So you will end up with 1 upon 2 whole square plus 5 into 1 upon 2 plus r is equals to 0. So you will end up with p over 4 plus 5 over 2 plus r is equals to 0. Take the LCM, you will end up with this thing, right? This is your equation 2. Okay, okay, do one thing, put this 10 over here. So p plus 4r is equals to minus 10. So see, this is your equation 2. Now as you can see, minus 10 is equals to this number and minus 10 is also equals to this number. Put them all together, so you will end up with 4p plus r is equals to p plus 4r, right? Shift the variables, like term on one side, like term on one side. So 4p minus p is equals to 4r minus r. That means 3p is equals to 3r, or you can say p is equals to r, right? So you have done this question, you have proved p is equals to r. So if anyone has any doubt, you can ask me, otherwise we can move on to the next question. All right. Moving on to the next question, find the values of a and b so that the polynomial this is exactly divisible by x minus 1 as well as x minus 2. Now, what does it mean? Exactly divisible by x minus 1. That is, this is a factor of this number, this polynomial, and this is also a factor of this polynomial. Now, what you guys need to do? Put this equals to 0, x equals to 1. Put f of 1. Let's say this is f of x. So put f of 1 equals to 0, because see, this is a factor of it. Find out the equation. Now this is also a factor, so x is equals to 2. Put f of 2, again find the equation, and then you will after solving those two equation, you will be getting your a and v value, right? Okay, I am giving you 2 minutes. Again, do this question, otherwise I will do this. See, what you guys need to do in this question is, I have already told you, just put the values now. Let's say f of x is equals to x cube minus 10x square plus ax plus b, right? So f of 1, that is 0. So f of 1 would be 1 minus 10 plus a plus b is equals to 0. So 1 minus 10 minus 9 plus a plus b is equals to 0. That means a plus b is 9, right? So this is your equation 1. Now put f of 2 is equals to 0. That is 2 cube, that is 8 minus 10 into 2 square, that is 4, plus 2 into a plus b is equals to 0. That is 8 minus 40 plus 2a plus b is equals to 0. That means 2a plus b is equals to 8 minus 40 is minus 32. After shifting this, it would be plus 32. So this is your equation 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2 and you will be getting 2a is equals to 32 minus 9. That is, a value is 32 minus 9 is 23, right? So and you will be having a, this is a only, right? So a value is 23 only, right? And put the a value in this equation. So 23 plus b is equals to 9. That means b is equals to 9 minus 23, that is minus 14. So b value is minus 14. Okay, so if you guys have any doubt, you can ask me, otherwise we can move ahead. All right, so now you guys have to factorize this. How would you factorize this? Let's say this is your a, this is your b, this is your c, right? Let's say this is your a, this is your b, this is your c. So now the question is, factorize a cube plus b cube plus c cube. I am giving you 2 minutes. Think about it, and then I will tell you how to do this question. Okay, guys. See, if this is your A, this is your B, this is your C. Check A plus B plus C. Check. So 1 upon 2x minus 3y plus 3y minus under root 3z plus under root 3z minus half x. See, half x to half x cancel out. 3y to 3y cancel out. This to this cancel out. This is 0. So if you know there is a identity or a formula, if a plus b plus c is equals to 0, that means a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equals to 3abc, right? So, right, 3 into a, what is the value of a? Half x minus 3y. What is the value of b? 3y minus under root 3z. What is the value of c? Under root 3z minus half x. So this is the factorization of this polynomial, right? Okay, if you guys have any doubt, ask me, and if you don't have any doubt, that means we can go ahead. Okay, now moving on to this question. In the below figure, LM is a line parallel to y-axis. So this is y-axis, this is LM, and LM is parallel to y-axis. And it is a distance of 3 units, right? Okay, so what are the coordinates of point PRQ, and what is the difference between the epsica of the point L and M? So I am giving you 2 minutes. This is a very simple question. Please do this. After this I will be, yeah, do this question, guys. So I have already told you what is epsica. Epsica is the horizontal distance from the y-axis, right? And what are the coordinates of point P? So here is point P, right? XY coordinate. X coordinate means the distance from y axis. That is 1, 2, 3. So the x coordinate is 3. What is the y coordinate? Y coordinate is distance from the x axis. That is 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2. As if you draw a straight line over here, you can see, and here is 1. So 1, 2. So the y axis is 2. So the coordinate of point P is 3, comma 2. As for R, the x is 3, right? As you can see, here is a straight line on 3. And what is the y value at this R? 0, because this is on x-axis, right? So this is 0. So the R value is 3, comma 0. Can you tell me the Q value? Anyone? Yes. So the Q value would be minus 1, comma minus 1. No, it won't be minus 1. Look again. Yes, right, right. So it would be 3 comma minus 1, right? Because this is a straight line. Every point, जो भी is, so every point that is on this line has x coordinate as 3. Why? Because you are not going left or right. You are just moving up and down. That means your x coordinate is fixed. That is q coordinate is 3 comma minus 1. Now the difference between the epsica of point L and M. So here is your point L, here is your M. So what is epsica? The horizontal distance from the y-axis. So the horizontal distance from the y-axis, this is 3, right? Because this line is parallel to y-axis. Also, if this is parallel, that means this is also 3, right? So 3 minus 3 is 0. So the epsica of the difference between the epsica of L and M is 0, right? So if you guys have any doubt in this question, you can ask me. Otherwise, we are moving ahead. Okay. So okay, this is a question over here. The three vertices of a rectangle are this, and this. Plot these points, find the coordinate of the fourth vertex. This is very simple, guys. I am giving you 2 minutes. Do this question. After that, I will be doing this. Okay, so okay, let me do this now. See, this is your coordinate axis, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. Now plot the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So now the first point is 3 comma 2. Where is 3? 3 comma 2. So the point is over here, right? 1, 2, 3. X coordinate is 3. So 1, 2, 3. Y coordinate is 2. 1, 2. Right? So the point would be here. 3 comma 2. Let's say this is P. So this is P point. Where is Q point? Let's say this is Q. So Q is minus 4 comma 2. So minus 4, that means we have to go left, right? How many units? Minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And y coordinate 2 units. 1, 2. That means 4 and 2 here. So the point would be somewhere here, right? So your Q point is minus 4 comma 2, right? All right. The third point, let's say this is R and it is at minus 4 comma 5. So x-axis may minus 4, that is this only, this line only. And then y may 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point would be here, right? R, that is minus 4 comma 5. Okay, meet these points. So okay, so when you meet this point, right? So now you have this type of figure. Can you tell me where should be the last point would be? Yes. See, draw a dotted line over here, right? And which is parallel to x-axis, right? Straight line. That's this should be a straight line. Now draw a straight line parallel to y-axis at this point, right? So these lines intersect at this point. Let's say this is your S. Now this point should be the fourth vertex because now it is a rectangle, right? And what is the coordinates of this point? 3, because x coordinate is 3. And what is the y coordinate? 5, right? Okay, so this is the coordinate of the point S, right? Okay, so moving on to the next question. So yeah, plot the points P, Q, R, find the coordinate of the point S such that PQRS is a square, right? Again, the same type of question, we will do the same type of trick, right? This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now P point is 0 comma minus 3. That is x is 0 over here, right? On this line x is 0, right? And what is the point? Y is minus 3. That means at this point, right? So this is your P. This is 0 comma minus 3. What is Q? 0 comma 3. That is over here. Because x axis, the point x is 0 on the y axis and y coordinate is 3. That means 1, 2, 3 over here, right? So this is your Q, that is 0 comma 3. Now this point R, right? Where it is? Here it is on 6 comma 3. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 3. So it would be somewhere here because 3 is this point. Now draw a straight line here, straight line here, and it will intersect over here. So this is your R, that is 6 comma 3, right? Now what will you do? Draw straight lines, right? So straight line over here, straight line over here. a straight line over this line and straight line over this line. So can you see a square over here? Yeah, this is a square, right? And what is this point? This point. Let's say this is your PQRS. So the coordinates of this point would be, the x coordinate is 6, right? Because see this line over here, the x coordinate is 6. And what is the y coordinate? They on this line, it is -3, right? So your x coordinate is 6 comma -3, right? So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can move on to the next question. Okay, so this is the next question. So write the coordinate of the vertex of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 5 and 3 units respectively. Write the coordinates of the vertex of a rectangle whose length and breadth are, so L is 5 units, breadth is 3 units, right? Respectively. One vertex at a origin, okay, this is not a straight line. Oh, okay, okay, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. One vertex is origin, right? So 0 comma 0, let's say this is P. The longer side lies on x-axis. One of the vertices lie in the third quadrant, right? So guys, see, this is minus x-axis and third quadrant is this, right? So one vertex is lying over here, and the another one is lying on x-axis. So either it can be here or here, right? But see, if one point is here and one point is here, one vertex here, one vertex here, what is the most common knowledge or most common sense is telling you that other possible line over here? Yeah, the possible of the other would be here, right? See, because if the another point, another vertex, the third vertex is here, so when you meet this line, it will make a triangle. It won't be making a rectangle, right? So yeah, the answer correct should be here. So the length is 5 units, right? So 5 units means 5 in the x-axis, 5 units in the minus x-axis. That is minus 5 comma 0, because the the x-axis, because one vertex is on the x-axis, that means y value is 0, and the distance is 5 because here it is giving. And now if you're what do you say, if you're, see, now draw a straight line over here, right? And if your length, this is your length is 5 and your breadth is, what do you say, 3, that means 3, let's say over here, 1 2 3, right? So this is 3, so draw a straight line over here. So this is your point, right? This P, this is Q, this is R, and the vertex of this point would be minus 5 comma 3, because the x coordinate on this line is minus 5 and the y coordinate on this line is minus 3, right? So the uh, vertices of the, or the coordinate of the vertex is this, and finally the last one would be here, and the coordinate of this is 0 comma minus 3, right? Because x coordinate is 0 over here and the y coordinate is minus 3, right? Okay, so now here is another question. Plot the following points on a graph paper. Join this point and what do you do? This is a Sunday bonus question. You can do it on your own. Please take a screenshot of it and you can do this. I am giving you a hint for this question. Let's say this is your graph paper and I'm making it as xy axis. Okay, this is not an xy axis. Okay, let's say this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. So when your value of x is 1, your y value is 5. So 1 here, let's say 5. Okay, you need to use a graph paper because I cannot make these large figures, right? So if I am just writing this very smallly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Okay. So, okay, one value is 1 comma 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, right? Okay, see, all are positive, so I am only plotting the xy code positive. Let's say this is this line, this is your x-axis and this is your positive y-axis, right? Okay, wait a second, let me draw a perfect line. Right, yeah, this is x, this is y. Now draw the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so if your x value is 1, your y value is 5. So 1, and where is 5? This one, right? So here it is, right? And where is the second port? 2 comma 8. 2 is here, 8 is 6, 7, 8. So 2 will be here, right? Third one is 3 comma 11. So 3 comma 8, 9, 10, 11. So third would be here, right? Where is fourth point? 4 comma 11, 4 comma 14. So it would be here, right? Join these points. Okay, join these points. You will observe that this is a straight line. All the 4 points are in a straight line. This figure is not drawn up to scale, but when you will be drawing it on a graph paper, you can observe that these 4 points are in a straight line. Okay, the point would be here, and you can see that this the all points are going through, are passing through a straight line, right? Okay, you can do this on your home. Okay, take a screenshot of it, and then you guys did great. Meet you all guys on the next week. Okay, thank you guys.